Hi, it's Melanie Benson-Strick here, and I've been racking my brain all morning trying to figure out how to write a blog post about the law of unattachment. Finally, I realized I'm just going to talk about it because it's so much easier for me to explain. See, the law of unattachment is when you get that you will put out your ideas, your goals, your needs, your desires, but you know it's going to be that or something better. And that something better is what we often refer to as where things become aligned. I think one of the greatest struggles and the greatest challenges that people are having is they set a goal and then they don't realize that sometimes when we set the goal, we're dealing with one level of consciousness, we're dealing with one thought pattern, we're dealing with one dimension of our needs and desires in the world. But when we truly come to a place where what we achieve and accomplish is in complete alignment, sometimes I think there are forces that are bigger than us that conspire to make sure we don't get stuck in the wrong place. That's why oftentimes something that seems really good falls apart. That's why sometimes a relationship that you thought was going to last forever all of a sudden leaves or dissolves. That's where oftentimes in our business, when we have this vision of where we're supposed to be and this picture in our minds of where we're going, and we get there and either we don't like it or we get there and it looks really different. Here's the thread that I want you to keep when you're doing your goal setting, when you're setting your vision, when you're focusing on what you do want in your life. You have to really connect to this place where, what is it going to feel like when I get there? What does this experience need to be about for me so that I am happy? And happy means you're aligned with what's important to you. That's why in the Ultimate Success Generator and in my fast track programs, I'm really focused on getting you clear about what's important to you, your values, your priorities, the things that you need to have so that you are happy, so that you are content, and so that everything you create can be sustainable. Because what I have learned is there's a part of us that seeks greatness that is not necessarily aligned. Sometimes that's ego. Sometimes it's the impact of other people. Sometimes it's the mentoring, or as one of my friends says, it's the Kool-Aid we're drinking because somebody else has something we think is really cool. But sustainability comes when we're really clear about what's important to us. And that's why the law of unattachment is so important in this process. I know it can be a little confusing at first to recognize that sometimes to get what you want, you have to get unattached to what it looks like when it shows up. But in my own personal experience, and hopefully in this blog post that you're seeing this video, it'll make more sense when you realize that what we think we want sometimes is taking us away from being aligned. But if we're really committed to creating something that is in alignment feeling-wise with who we want to be in this world, we can't go wrong, and we'll always be steered in the right direction, even if it feels like everything's falling apart. It's just falling away to make room so that you can see the path to what is truly aligned. So I hope this little video on the law of attachment has helped give some clarity to a principle that when you really get this, it's going to set you up to be unstoppable.